second half of 2025 is starting to heat up with some amazing games coming to the MetaQuest, and August has a handful of games that could be your next favorite VR experience. Releasing on August 7th, Hidden Memories of the Gardens Between is an expansive VR reimagining of the acclaimed puzzle adventure game. Set 2 decades after the original story, the game sees Frent discovering his childhood friend Arena's diary, transporting him back to the whimsical, memory-filled island gardens. This VR edition deepens the narrative with over 40 new tactile puzzles that leverage the immersive nature of virtual reality, allowing players to physically manipulate time, paint, build objects, and engage with the environment in entirely new ways, all while exploring themes of nostalgia, growth, and the enduring power of childhood friendships. World War Z VR is set to be one of the biggest games of the year, scheduled to release on the 12th of August. It plunges players into a harrowing battle against overwhelming swarms of up to 200 zombies on screen at a time. Designed specifically for virtual reality, this new entry features reimagined versions of iconic real-world locations like New York, Tokyo, and Marseille, where players must strategically navigate environments and utilize a variety of weapons and perks to survive the relentless undead onslaught. With multiple difficulty settings and adaptive zombies that respond to player actions, World War Z VR aims to deliver a gritty and immersive zombie apocalypse experience unlike any other in virtual reality. Releasing a few days later on the 14th is Frost Survival VR, an immersive sandbox survival game that immerses players in a harsh, frozen wilderness where staying alive demands more than just managing hunger and thirst. Beyond building shelters, crafting tools and weapons, and hunting for food in a vast, dynamically changing world with unpredictable weather, players must also manage their sanity. Neglecting mental health can lead to terrifying hallucinations of fake sounds and creatures that can even become physically harmful. Whether enduring the elements alone or cooperating with others in its multiplayer mode, Frost Survival VR promises a deep and challenging experience where strategy, resourcefulness, and psychological resilience are paramount to survival. Set for release on August 21st, Grit and Valor 1949 is a dieselpunk real-time tactical roguelike game that plunges players into an alternate historical World War II, where they command an elite squadron of mechs to liberate Europe from the menacing Axis forces. This strategic VR adaptation of the original game allows players to immerse themselves as a general, tactically deploying and commanding their mech squad with gesture-controlled precision. With a full roguelike campaign featuring randomized battlefields, diverse enemies, and challenging boss battles against kaiju-sized mechs, players must think fast, utilize terrain, upgrade their mechs and pilots, and develop new strategies to deliver an EMP weapon to the enemy HQ and turn the tide of war. And lastly, we have Iron Guard Salvation, which is a VR tower defense game with real-time strategy elements that's set to launch sometime in August for MetaQuest devices. A direct sequel to the original Iron Guard VR, this new installment plunges players into a desperate fight for humanity's survival against relentless rogue terraforming robots controlled by the sentient planet Akris. Players must strategically build and upgrade a wide array of over 25 turrets, manage resources like minerals and factories, and directly engage in combat by piloting a powerful handheld drone. The game features a new cinematic standalone narrative across 30 levels on diverse planets, offers various game modes, and introduces hero units with unique abilities, providing deep tactical gameplay and high replayability for both strategy veterans and newcomers to the VR tower defense genre. And those are my top game picks releasing on the MetaQuest this August. I will have discount links for all the games listed in the description, but they will only be usable after the games are released. Unfortunately, discounts do not apply to pre-orders. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated on all my videos. If I've missed any games that you're excited about, please share them in the comments.